what's up, Hobo? I know, right? Johnny, what's up, man? Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Me too, Mike. That eraser's not working well. Thought I'd try something new. It's too squishy, it's not hard enough. Hey, Janet. Hey, Todd, what's up, man? Todd, how's your hand doing after your injury? My homemade version worked a little better, man. I think I'm going to put those back on. They actually seem to hold a little better. Whoopsie. Whoop. All right, let's try it again, guys. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Todd. That's pretty scary, man. Still trying to figure this out. I know, that's how you get a saw stop. Oh, dang, man. How much are they on sale for, Todd? I really like my 1632, man. It's a game changer. Dang, that's expensive. I got mine like 5 or 6 years ago for like 900, I think. I'd hate to buy one now. Well, that's gonna pop. You guys see that grain? That's gonna be a neat one. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, those are working really well. The homemade are giving it more pressure. Matthew Barndo, what's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Barndo, we're making some ornaments, man. Where the heck did my thing go? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, what do you guys want to use? What do you want to use for the top and bottom? Do you want to use Padauk or Purple Heart? Padauk or Purple Heart? Mike, what's up, buddy? Purple Heart. All right, purple, purple, purple. Let's do it. Purple Heart. Sorry, guys, it's Friday. Gotta find my chuck. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Hey, I'm gonna make some more bushings real quick. Give me just a sec. Oh, we got one Padauk. Who said Padauk? Johnny likes Padauk. All right, guys, we're going to do Purple Heart first, then Padauk. Purple Heart first, then Padauk. Weird, man. Oh, man, I thought I had the hole drilled. Dang it. Never mind. I thought I had the hole drilled already. We'll just move on. So let's make the Purple Heart finials. This will be the top part. Let's see what we want it to look like. I think that'd be cool if you guys could put a picture in the chat, right? That's good, Mike. Do you have the, what is it, YouTube Pro or Premium? I tried it out. I don't feel like paying 20 bucks a month, but Man, I totally get it. You're spending more time watching commercials than YouTube, right? Let's try to see. I think I want this to be the top. We're gonna have to get it pretty small. That's gonna be the top because we have that cool wormhole. Yeah, totally, Matthew. Hey, Tommy, that is a Purple Heart. Whoops, dang it. That's a Purple Heart, not a pin blank. It's just a piece of Purple Heart. We're making ornaments. We're going to do a Purple Heart ornament, a finial, and then we're going to do a Padauk finial after that. Oh, the thing came off. I was like, what is that? All right. Guess I need to do the set screw on that thing. Thanks, Tommy. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Todd, send me a message where you get those, man. I've been thinking about those. I got inspired years ago by Ashley Harwood, but I've never made them, and I'm loving making the ornaments. They're a blast. Getting rid of a lot of scrap wood, right? I just think that wormhole is kind of cool. That should get us close. We'll try it. See what you got. All right, I'll check it out. I saw some last night. They were multicolored, man. Little mo. Swing and a miss. Oopsie. Hey, Vasim, how's it going? Okay, the purplish pink. Todd, how much do you sell those for, man? I've never really seen them at a craft show. They're still a little large. Are you kidding? Funky. You know what? That hole looks a little, I don't know. Oh, nice, Todd. Come on, buddy. Okay, that fits. Okay. Alright, so that fits. Now what's the top supposed to be like? Let's think about this. And I'm doing it in reverse. I usually don't do it like this, but I needed to have the tenon. I didn't have a wrench the correct size of the tenon, so. So, let's just go with it, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's looking pretty, man. I dig this Purple Heart. That's still not quite flat there. Yeah, totally. It's a funky size, man. I should have, done it differently. When I batch these out next time, I will. Not tonight, though. Hey, Marie, how are you? Sorry, guys, I'm in a humming mood. All right. Yeah, I know, Mike. Was I getting a little close? Well, that sucks. It took a little chunk off. That's what happens when I use the skew sometimes. So, let me think what I want to do here. Let's just go with it. Cove it. Where do you want to cove? Moyak. What's up, Rich? Doing good, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Anthony, how are you? Anthony, we're making an ornament. Where's my other piece? This is going to be the center. It's a globe, and then this is going to fit inside that, and then we're going to make a bottom. So it's a 3-part ornament. Yeah, okay. Thanks, man. Kind of like it. Hey, Rich, how many rounds of golf are you playing this weekend, man? Have fun, man. So here's my question, guys. What finish do you use when you need to glue 3 parts together? I made some shine juice, but my question for you guys is, well, actually, never mind. Can I shine juice all this and still get a good glue joint? Because usually you don't finish the glue joint on furniture, but I've never made these. Yeah, Todd, I've got some shine juice out of lacquer and BLO. Will that give you a good glue joint if I'm trying to glue these together, Josh? I'm sorry, Todd. Cool, man. I'm going to do that then. I'm just going to sand Try to sand this off. I don't want that to show, but it might. Let me go sand this real quick. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's pretty fun, man. All right, let's try the new shine juice. Whoop, I gotta turn that thing off. All right. Never used it, so we're gonna see. And I got this crappy squirt bottle at Dollar Tree. Let's see what it does. Ooh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I should have cleaned off the Purple Heart. Oh man, that's cool. So Todd, when you're doing this, how long are you waiting before you put a second coat on? Look at that, man. That's cool. Yeah, Todd, how long are you waiting before you put a second coat on? Or are you just using it like a friction finish and let it cure and then put a second or third coat on? Okay. Well, it's already dry to the touch. Man, that's cool. I'm going to put a second coat on, see if we can get any more shine out of it. Thanks, Rich. Good to know, man. Rich, I just made it tonight. It's BLO, lacquer, and acetone. I didn't have any lacquer thinner, so I looked it up and it says you can use acetone. Now, Todd, I actually have some sanding sealer. I haven't used it in a while, but do you get like a crazy difference in finish with that? But I've got some of that made with shellac, and I've got some DIY sanding sealer. You know what? Let's wax this up real quick, see if it does anything. Because that's already dry to the touch. I'm just experimenting, guys, so we're going to add a little bit of wax to it. I'm pretty dang happy with that. I'm happy with that. Let's part this off and make this bottom piece. Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Rich. Well, I didn't get as crisp as I needed to, but oh dang, I just broke that thing. What the freak? It just broke on me. Okay. Weird. Okay. Well, that just broke on me, so dang, I don't know how to save that. Let me think. Huh. That's weird. I don't know how to save that thing, dude. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to try to sand that down. It broke right there. Check that out. It broke. So that's the top. Let's make the bottom. Grab the tenon and a Jacob's chuck. You know what? Dang, Todd, what a great idea. I've never done that. Let's do that. Great idea, man. You guys are full of great ideas. If you guys didn't know, Todd's a fantastic wood turner. Go check him out on his channel. Rich makes furniture. He's with Moyoc. Got a bunch of good guys here that make some neat stuff. That's a cool idea, man. Whoa, dang, dude. Ugh. Great idea. Yeah, guys, I just hate to use sprays in the shop. You know what I'm saying? I wear a respirator when I'm spraying, and I just don't. That's kind of why I'm trying to use a hand finish, but honestly, the sprays seem to give a better finish. That's why I'm trying to do the hand. That's why I wanted the shine juice, to see if I can get a better shine, better finish. I want it to be brighter or shinier. Well, that's just part of wood turning right here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's not scented. Pretty good. See, I never buff. That'd be a good thing. I've got that extra lathe. I should just set up the buffing wheel on it, maybe. I think I can live with that sanded up. Yeah, Todd, on this next, on the Padauk one, I will do, okay, thanks, Todd. On the Padauk, I'll do the sanding sealer to see if I get a brighter finish. Okay, so I'll try abrasive paste next, then wax. I'm gonna go ahead and paste wax it. Let's try it. That's pretty cool. Man, that made a big difference. Mike, I've got something. What kind of friction polish do I have? I've got this one, Mike. Maybe I should try that. All right, now I'm going to put some wax on it like Todd suggested. But I can already tell you that abrasive paste really shined it up. This thing's about to come off here. Alright guys, I'm liking that finish process. You guys are great. That's pretty nice, y'all. Woo! That's a lot better than what I normally make. So sanding sealer. Okay, so after this one we're gonna, okay, so remind me my steps once we get there. So this fits here. I still got to finish this. What would you guys, would you do the same thing on this? On this spalted, would you finish it the same way, Todd? So that's the top. That's what the top looks like. Yeah, okay. So now let's make the small finial. All right, good tip on that, man. Appreciate that, Todd. Gotta find my tools. You guys have any big plans this weekend? My wife's at a quilt retreat, so I'm going to be in the shop a lot. Appreciate you guys hitting that like. That's awesome. We got up to 156 likes. You guys are fantastic. Okay. I see what you're saying. I like that idea better. So most of my finishes are matte, so that's great. I'll just do a wax finish on it then. Thanks for that. Because I get a matte finish real easy with the wax. That's a good point. Give it a little more contrast. Alright, purple heart. Let's see what we can do for a finial. Hey Robert, how's it going, man? Just about. That hole's not cleaned out. That's better. Well, there's not much there. I think I gotta go a little bigger on the tenon. That's why I decided to start the tenon this way. Yeah, I'm a little small. I get that a lot. Just a little. Just about. Still won't go in there. Okay. That fits, but I want to make it a little longer on the tenon. All right, I like it. Now let's switch it around. That's why I started with the tenon. Oops, I should have finished some of that, I guess. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay. So that's the tenon. Now it's untrue. Great. Hey, Carmen, how's it going? Dang it. Hey, Pascal, how's it going? Is it? Oh, you're right. It is doing a little funkiness. Oh, man, what the heck? Oh, you're right. So, I got to rethink that whole thing. Thanks, Matthew. What's up, Kevin? You know, I'm going to go with it, dude. What do you think? I don't know. It's practice now. That sucks, man. I didn't even notice that. Thanks, Matthew. Oh, well. Let's try it. Maybe it's a cool looking look. Probably not, but hey, you know. Whatever. Alright, so I'm trying to remember the finish we did. Okay, we're going to use my homemade stuff, then abrasive pass, and then wax. You remember that time where we made an off-center turning on accident? Kevin, what are you up to, man? Honestly, guys, that's freaking dry. Because I do that friction on it, it's already dry. So I'm going with wax. Or abrasive paste, sorry. Mike D from the Whackin' Shack in the house. What's up, Mike? You know, if you can make one ornament every 2 hours, like on this live, sell it for 20 bucks, you're doing pretty good, right? Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, I'm just kidding, man. I make these because they're fun. And hey, if someone wants to buy them for my holiday season, I'd be happy because I'm having a good time making them. And I'm digging that Purple Heart. Whoops, where'd it go? All right, let's see the whatever. Josh, that's hilarious. You're right. $2 from YouTube. Woo, baby. Hey, man, I'll take anything from YouTube, you know? All right, so this is what it looks like. Here's the top. We got to put wax on this centerpiece. That was Josh's idea. That's a good idea. And that's what it looks like. I know, Johnny, I'm wearing a mask. I wear a mask no matter what I turn. You know, for being off center, that didn't turn out too horrible. Hey, see you, Rich. Hey, I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Okay, let's turn a Padauk. Dum 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 dum. Mike D, what are you doing tonight, man? So this time we're going to take Todd's suggestion on the finishing. We're going to do the sanding sealer and other than that, we're going to do the same process and see if we get a better finish. Oh, sorry guys. There's some Padauk. Alrighty. Let me grab my thing. This is too big, so we're going to have to make another one. I forgot. Okay. Let's size it for this guy then. What do you got glued up, Mike? Is that for Sunday's Fun Day? That's not having fun. Oh, mushrooms. Nice, man. I've never made a mushroom, Josh. I need to try that. Do it, Josh. Do it, brother. What the heck did I just do? Whatever. Ryan, what's up, brother? Dude, how many views do I have? That's... No. Oh, sorry. Last night was crazy, man. I had like 160,000 views on my live. Well, Ryan, what are you up to, man? All right, this time we're doing sanding sealer, some homemade sanding sealer. That's shellac and something else. I don't remember. It's been a while. What is it? Shellac and denatured alcohol, something like that? Sounds right. Yeah, there's the sanding sealer. All right, good gosh, I'm getting a drink while that sanding sealer's going. So here's some more of that spalted sycamore. Let me show you what it's coming from. That's what I'm making my globes with because it's spalted, it's super light. Thanks, Kevin. So here's a chunk of the spalted log. It's a ton of spalted goodness. And I've just been machining it, bandsawing it, until I get those blocks where I can make them on the lathe. Now the good news is, I've got one whole log, that's about 8 years old. I used to make bowls out of it years ago. So I had 4 of those. I used to make big bowls and sell them. So yeah, so I'm grabbing a drink while that's drying. Then we're gonna go apply the, Todd, what did you say after the sanding sealer? Oh, then we're gonna do the shine juice, let that dry. Then we're gonna do the abrasive paste and then the wax. And we're gonna see if we get a better finish than in the this other one. So if you guys are just joining me, I'm Steve with My Honey's Handmade. My lives are mostly wood turning lately. I do make hand boxes, handmade boxes. I do woodworking, furniture. I just finished the Dungeons and Dragons hexagon table with a leaf, but I haven't put out the video. I just delivered it this week. I've got all the footage. I've got to record it. Crazy. It's going to be a lot of work. But here's the ornament we made earlier. This one is this purple heart, and there's some of that spalted goodness. That's that spalted sycamore. I haven't actually put a finish on the sycamore. Todd with LJ Woodworks gave me a great suggestion. He said, these are both kind of shiny. And Todd said, leave this matte. And that totally makes sense. You get a better contrast. So that's what we're doing. I got to put some wax on this guy. I almost think I'm going to glue it first, then add wax. That way I get a better bond. Pretty cool. Today in the mail from Amazon, we got our hooks to screw into the ends of our ornaments. These are some of the ornaments we've made this week, or in the last couple of weeks. Here's some Coco Bolo, little snowman. So having a great time. That grain is just crazy. It's all right. So that sanding sealer should be dry. Let's go put some shine, or let's sand it. Todd, do you sand after the sanding sealer? I always thought you did. I'm going to. I'm pretty sure that's how. It's been a while. Let me get this thing fixed. Thanks, Todd. Let me get my mask back on. Oh, I know, right, Josh? That piece of Coco Bolo was crazy. Yeah. All right, now time for some shine juice, baby. Homemade. Oh, why'd I put it on that other one? Oh, baby. All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Josh. Josh, you know what it is? I found this was loose. Whatever, the handle here was loose. So this was loose the other day, so I tightened it a couple of days ago and the sound went away. Because, man, those bearings are kind of expensive. Hey, guys, I think Todd's right. Look at that, man. Proctologist approved. What's up? You'd be surprised the comments you get on here, you know? Dang, guys. Woo! Todd's right. Sanding sealer, then shine juice. Man, that shine is crazy already. We're going to let this dry a couple minutes. And then we're going to come back, abrasive paste and wax, and that's it. And then we're going to make the second piece of the finial that goes on top. But while we're waiting, let me show you how I break down this wood. I don't know where my real hammer is. Yeah. I think I'm just going to bust out the freaking chainsaw. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's a crappy, that sucked. So I just don't like running the chainsaw in the shop. I think I'm going to mill these up. I've got a few chunks. Let me show you what I did. This is what I milled up earlier. So this is going to make smaller ornaments. This piece is ready to go in the planer. Yeah, I know, Kevin. I don't have my metal hammer or my sledge. They're buried. I didn't feel like getting them. I usually don't do this in the shop. I do it outside on a platform with an axe. I mean a chainsaw. Just killing time while that dries. Man, my bandsaw is crap. Oh, I bet there are, Diane. Appreciate you tuning in, Diane. Alan's in the house. How you doing, Alan? All right, guys, we're going to do the abrasive paste. Oh, that's awesome about your kiln, man. Dang, 50% to 8%? That's amazing, man. All right. I don't think I'm going to wax that up. Should I? That thing looks great. Let's do it. Let's wax it and then it's done. Ain't she purty? Oh, hello. Let's see how we did. Well, I gotta find that chunk of okay, I gotta find the chunk of oh, that's awesome, Diane. All right, where'd our chunk of wood go? Let me find it, guys. Where did it go? Oh, that's it. Good with it. All right, now we're gonna make the other piece. So here's the bottom part. Let's make the top of the finial. Dang, Josh, that's awesome, man. A buddy of mine used a dishwasher, and his worked really well. Okay, so let's make the top piece. Let's see if we can make it just out of this. That would be great. We're going to take it out just a little. Hey guys, this chuck is from BM Wood. That chuck is awesome. Go give them a follow. They're on Amazon, BM Wood. Hey, Mr. Fix-It, making a ornament. We just made the bottom piece. We're working on the top piece, and then we're going to turn the center piece out of spalted sycamore. a cool display piece. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to display these. It's already dry. Last thing we're going to put on it is some Renaissance wax. Use the top piece of a fake Christmas tree, Steve. Ooh, that's a good idea, man. I actually used to use a Christmas tree from Dollar Tree, but man, it looked like crap. I haven't seen that, Mr. Fix-It. Building cutting blocks and instead making a Christmas tree out of it. I'm trying to picture that. Oh crap, it went. Of course it went behind the lathe. I gotta dig for it real quick. Nice. Man, I gotta find it. Hold on. All right, I found it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I forgot. I still got to turn the centerpiece. So let's turn this centerpiece real quick. All right, here we go. Let's get the pin mandrel out. Where's everybody watching from tonight? I am in Oklahoma in the United States. Where are you from? Now, if you want to see how these I made my own bushings and they work well. I made them today because I couldn't find a solution that holds these very well when I'm turning these ornaments. But this, you can make them so they fit different hole sizes. So it seems to be working really well because you got to get a little, you got to squeeze it tight. So let's make the globe. Big Mike D's in Ohio. Toronto. Hey, Kevin, I didn't realize that. I've been to Montreal, and I used to have my old company had a location in Toronto, but I never visited. Hey, thanks, Sunstep. Athelstan. Cool name, man. From Barbados. Nice. New York. Good to have you guys here. Appreciate that. Show me some love. Smash that like button. So now we're going to make the globe. All right, let me mask up here. They work really well, guys. North Kakalaki. That's funny, man. Kakalaki. Oh, that's a dirty piece or something, man. What is that? Oh, it's still not round. Dirty. Does that look dorky? What do you think? Does that look stupid? Man, that's freaking huge. All right, here's what we're doing. We're making this 2 pieces because that's just freaking ridiculous. That's a small little finial. I like it. Oh, dang it. Oh. Well, it broke. Big surprise. Dang. Spalted wood is very fragile. That's French. Dang it. Can't keep nothing nice. Whoopsie. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I'm going to plug it up. Oh, I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Sorry. All right, now, presto changeo. These bushings I made are great. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking. So now let's put that back on there. I wonder. Ooh, let's try it. Nah, that won't work. Let's put the other chuck up here and we'll clean this up real quick. I could just sand that off. It's really fragile. Let's see how it looks. Let's see what it's going to look like. I still have to put finish on the spalted pieces, but I'm just going to use a matte finish like Todd suggested. Well, that's not big enough. What? I don't know. They're not even using any glue. That's a nice fit. So it looks something like that. Now, believe it or not, this hole is not big enough. So I've got to go find a drill bit this size. But look, this is what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with that. Todd's finishing technique really does make it shine much more. Hey, see ya, Mr. Fix-It. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'll be live this weekend some more. Please check out my channel. That's a cool looking ornament, I think, guys. What do you think? Anybody that's a wood turner, how much could you sell these for? 20 bucks? I think they're very unique. That really makes it stand out. Any wood turners in the group? All right, Kevin. All right, Kevin. How much could I sell something for that work for? There's the small version. Here's the big version. Size does matter. This is the Purple Heart one we made tonight. And different finishing technique than this one. Man, that really pops. I'm pretty happy with that. I've just got to glue these in, and then I'll add some wax to this, and those two will be done. So that's what we made tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and glue those up while if you guys want to stay live, I'm going to glue those up real quick. Well, actually, I got to make a larger hole for this, so let's see if we can find a larger hole. Forgot about that. I think that'll probably do it. I don't even think we need a drill. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Just a slightly larger. Yeah, I don't want to force it. This wood is really fragile. It's spalted sycamore, so it's really fragile. Let me grab the drill real quick. It helps if you tighten it. Hey, that's it. And you guys saw earlier, I made that little lip. That's what it's going to sit against. It almost looks like a piece of furniture flipped upside down, like that. Hey, Mr. Fix-It, send me an email with a picture of an ornament you want me to make, and I'll make one, man, on one of my lives. I'm always looking for new designs because, I mean, why not? It's fun, right? You know what? This almost looks like a top. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these up. Let me grab some glue. Good fit. I really like that finish that Josh suggested, the process. That, man, that's a nice I like it. That's a great fit. I'm just gonna put a little glue here and grab one of my brushes. I like to use these little acid brushes. Yeah, this is big, dude. This is like huge. But, you know, if someone has a crazy house, what do you think, Kevin? What if I made this like a display, like a Christmas ornament display that you just put on somewhere in the house? I don't know, man. I'm just playing. Yeah, I know it's pretty big. I'm learning. I'm having fun. Gosh, man, that's a tight fit. All right. This thing might break. Gosh darn. That's in there. Can't grip it hard enough to put it in there. Dang. I don't want to break it. We might, though. About as good as it's going to get. Adds 10 pounds. Oh, a button handle. Oh, I guess so. So the finials need to be bigger? Like, okay. Man, I'm totally open if you guys want to send me an email with suggestions. Because honestly, I haven't looked up dimensions or anything. I'm just kind of having fun, you know? But I would like to sell some in my Etsy shop. Once I get the process down, you know? And someone will buy some of these, you know what I mean? That looks pretty good. All right, so that one's glued up. I've got to sand the handle, and then I'll add some matte finish there. The finials would need to be bigger. And thicker. Drawer pull. I don't know. I think I'll put some up once I get finish on them and see if anybody wants one. Let's glue this guy. Seems like the finials I see online, like some of the turners make, are really super fine. That's such a loose hole right there. That was a little weak. Could have been better sized. It'll be fine, but it's just an ornament. But how do you post images? Mr. Fix-It, why don't you send me an email at myhoneyshandmade@gmail.com. I'd love to see your suggestion. Alan, I wish I did have stickers, man. You know what? I don't have stickers yet, but I'm gonna make my own. I'll make my own on the laser sometime. So that's what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. That was fun. If you dip the blue and sawdust and then stick it in there, dip it in the glue, then sawdust, then the whole... Oh, that's a good idea, man. I've seen people put toothpicks too, like if a door comes loose where the screws go, you can do that. But it was just a tad loose. I put extra glue. That's gonna look pretty cool, man. So, here's what we got. Let me show you some we made this week. All these were made this week. These are my Coco Bolo. There's my snowman. Then some, just some ornaments. Now this is just a wax finish, so you see it's kind of a matte finish. Man, I bet these would look really good like we did that Padauk one. Thanks, Kevin. The grain is incredible, man. Todd from LJ Woodworks had to tell me what it was. I just had a little chunk of it. But yeah, I have no idea. But I've got a few sticks of Padauk and Purple Heart in there. I'd like to make some more ornaments. So I'm looking for ideas, guys. If you give me feedback, appreciate you. I'm just trying to get better every time in the shop. You know what I mean? And I bought these S-hooks for hangers. And my ornaments are going to get these little, depending on the color of wood, I'm going to screw these in so I can add the hooks. So... Well, all right, guys, it's late here. I'm going to go in. Probably going to process that this weekend, clean up my trash. Don't ever leave oily rags in your shop. Put those in the appropriate place. So I'm going to do a little cleanup. I'll be live tomorrow after I do some work. Hope you guys are having a great one. Kevin, really appreciate the support, man. Hope you guys are having a good one. Catch you next time.